It's time to talk about what I think will be undoubtedly the biggest film of all time, Avengers Secret Wars. So I am still not over the Marvel Comic-Con craziness. Feige did not have to pop off the way he did, but he did. And the biggest announcement of the night was Kevin Feige announcing the end of Phase 6, the end of the Multiverse Saga, which is going to be Avengers The Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars. Now, I actually predicted that they would announce Secret Wars, but what really caught me by surprise is the fact that this movie is coming so soon. The current release date for Avengers Secret Wars is November 7th, 2025. Guys, this is one of the biggest stories Marvel could tell, and it's coming in 3 years. That's pretty crazy to me. Now, when it comes to the story of Secret Wars in Marvel Comics, there's two versions of this story. There's the 1984 version, and then there's the 2015 version. Knowing Marvel Studios, they're probably gonna take bits and pieces from both versions of this story and just combine them into one. The MCU has never really been known to follow the comics exactly as they are, so expect Avengers Secret Wars to be completely different from the comics. Now, I think Marvel will take a huge part of its inspiration for this story from the 2015 version of Secret Wars, and the basic premise of that is that the multiverse is collapsing and parallel Earths are colliding with each other in events called incursions. If you guys remember from the post-credit scene of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Clea shows up and mentions incursions.
Doctor Strange?
Can I help you?
You caused an incursion, and we're gonna fix it.
And that's our first mention of that in the MCU, so they're just planting the seeds for the overall story. Now, we find out in the story that the reason the multiverse is collapsing is because of this alien race called the Beyonders. And Doctor Doom finds this out and he's like, yo, I'm not gonna let this slide. So Doctor Doom and Molecule Man, they go to war against the Beyonders and they win. And Doctor Doom actually steals their power. Guys, with the rumors of Doctor Doom appearing in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, this would make a ton of sense because Doctor Doom plays an extremely important role in the overall story of Secret Wars. So I really hope that turns out to be the case. And I'm telling you guys, Doctor Doom, we are not ready for this man to come to the MCU. He is that guy.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. Okay?
I think if Marvel does him right, he's going to be probably the greatest villain Marvel can do. Now, once Doctor Doom gains this crazy amount of cosmic power, he uses destroyed remnants of worlds across the multiverse to create a new world called Battle World. Now, there's a certain group of heroes that are led by Mr. Fantastic that eventually take on Doctor Doom and restore the multiverse back to normal. So with the way Avengers Infinity War were these grand stories, but at their core, it was this rivalry between Tony Stark and Thanos, imagine Secret Wars as this grand story, but at that center is that rivalry between Reed Richards and Doctor Doom. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, even though this is ultimately a story about Reed Richards and Doctor Doom, the possibilities are endless because we can see any version of any Marvel character we've ever seen in the live action and animated setting. We can see the Fox X-Men, we can see Toby, Andrew, we can see freaking Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider, we can see literally anyone. And knowing Marvel and with the success that Spider-Man No Way Home just had of bringing together Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland's Spider-Man, they're going to completely double down on this story and try to incorporate as many different versions of these Marvel characters as they possibly freaking can. No Way Home made $1.9 billion post-pandemic, which no movie has been able to do, and money talks. So Marvel knows what the fans want to see, and we can see all of these dope versions of Marvel characters that we know and love. Freaking Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Like, we can see freaking anyone, guys. And I don't think Marvel's gonna hold back because with this being the end game of the Multiverse Saga, it's gonna be insane. Now, one thing I will say is that I don't think we're gonna see the introduction of the MCU's X-Men and mutants quite just yet before Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty, because I just don't think there's enough time to introduce them and incorporate them into the MCU and then just hop right into Secret Wars. No, I think Marvel's gonna save the mutants and the introduction of the X-Men for the saga after the Multiverse Saga. And remember, Kevin Feige has the next saga after phases 4, 5, and 6 already planned out. So whatever comes after the Multiverse Saga, Feige already has that planned out, and I think that's where we're gonna see the MCU's X-Men take center stage. Now, when it comes to Secret Wars, I think we're gonna see everyone that's been introduced in Marvel Phase 4, the Young Avengers, the New Avengers, the Thunderbolts, Midnight Suns, the Eternals, the Fantastic Four, and all of those characters are going to come together in this massive cosmic multiversal story, and it's gonna be freaking epic. And with all of these heroes coming together, Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror, and whoever ends up playing Doctor Doom, those two bad boys are going to be forces to be reckoned with. I mean, it's rumored that we're gonna see Doctor Doom at the end of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. We're obviously gonna see Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror in the first movie of Marvel Phase 5, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. So I think Marvel is starting to lay the players out, and then Secret Wars will be that Super Bowl. It'll be that championship game where everything comes into play all at once. So guys, I am beyond excited for Avengers Secret Wars. It is currently my most anticipated Marvel project, and we've learned in the past to not doubt Kevin Feige, so I have no doubt that he's gonna bring this story to life in its massive scale, and he's gonna do it justice. With that being said, what excites you guys the most about Avengers Secret Wars? And if it isn't your most anticipated Marvel project, what is your most anticipated Marvel project? With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification on my channel to get notified for future videos. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys 3000, and I'll see you guys next time.